toughness. Go, come on. Nice drive. Good. Get those hands up, perfect pass. Get them high.
And welcome into Antelope Gymnasium alongside Philip Katofimo. I'm Alex Larson. Thunder is doing push-ups on our desk. Sorry about the movement there. Tonight the Lopes will host in-city foe Ottawa University. Let's get it to the court for lineups and the anthem and prayer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grand Canyon University's Antelope Gymnasium and this evening's men's volleyball matchup between the Ottawa University of Arizona Spirit and your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin this evening's competition with the word of prayer. Tonight's prayer is led by James Geiselhofer, a freshman majoring in nursing and a GCU cheerleader.
Our heads. Heavenly Father, we just thank you so much for bringing these two teams here today safely, Lord. We ask that you put your hand of protection over these athletes as they participate in today's competition. We just thank you so much for this opportunity to glorify you through this sport. In the name of precious name that we pray. Amen.
Thank you, James. Fans, please remain standing as we now honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Tonight the Lopes look to take on in Phoenix opponent Ottawa University, and the last contest between before MPSF play. And before we get to starting lineups, Philip, it seems like tonight, after a crucial and consistent win against UC San Diego, the Lopes seem to have the advantage.
Yeah, the Lopes seem to have the advantage in almost every single category, in kills, set wins, assists, and definitely the presence of the net. 83 blocks they average per game, or they've averaged this season, and per game it's about 2. And Ottawa is going to need to stay as strong as possible in front of the net, because GCU is not going to let just anything over the other side.
That's right. And Ottawa ready to go. GCU as well. They posted a 3-1 match win against University of California, San Diego. The Tritons won the second set. It was a good showing for UC San Diego, a team that is 5-1 and only lost to UCLA. But GCU was up to the task. And now let's head to the court for the starting lineups.
Arizona. The liberos of 5'10" freshman number 2, Joaquin Santa Cruz. The setters of 5'11" sophomore number 3, Andrew De Leon. At opposite, a 6'3" sophomore number 4, James Yonner. An outside hitter, a 6'2" freshman number 9, Quentin Campbell. The middle blocker is a 6'6" sophomore number 10, Brian Ailina. An outside hitter, a 6'6" junior, number 11, Corey Peterson. And a middle blocker, a 6'10" freshman from the pride of Mountain Point High School in Phoenix, Arizona, number 23, Seth Golaher. The Spirit are 3-3 on the season. They play in the Sooner Athletic Conference. They're led by head coach Kyle Steele, assistant coach Terrence Steele. All right, Love fans, let's get up on our feet and let's make some noise as we meet the starting lineup for your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. The setter is a 6'2" senior from Kailua, Hawaii, number 3, Sura Kajiho. An outside hitter, a 6'4" senior from Anthem, Arizona, number 5, Cody Williams. At middle blocker, a 6'6" senior from Northridge, California, number 14, the King, Ashton King. At outside hitter, a 6'1" senior from Kaneohe, Hawaii, number 16, Cohen Mosier. Colabero, the 5'9" senior from Honolulu, Hawaii, number 17, Sky Engelman. An outside hitter, a 6'5" junior from Annapolis, Maryland, number 20, Will Schwab. And a middle blocker, a 6'6" junior from Barnaul, Russia, number 24, Alex Schneller. The Lopes are 7-2 on the season. They play in the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation, and they're currently ranked number 11 in the nation. And they're joined by members of the Gilchrist Middle School. They're led by head coach Matt Worley, assistant coach Mike Iandolo, and graduate assistant Scott Lucas.
Well,
Officiating
that is the starting lineup for the Lopes. A lineup that doesn't really differ much from last night, except you see who earned a spot in the starting lineup. Alex Schneller, a dominating performance off the bench against the Tritons. Double digits in the kills. He had a couple service aces, and he shifted momentum several times in a huge way.
Please say hello to America's favorite mascot, Thunder!
Well, a good crowd on hand tonight, Saturday night. Obviously a smaller opponent, not quite on the stature of UC San Diego, but the support continues for this men's volleyball team. How can you not? Number 11 in the country, 7-2 on the year so far.
Yeah, GCU is playing fantastic. There's a reason why they're ranked number 11. And their height is going to be a huge advantage today against the much smaller Ottawa Spirits. And they currently have, GCU has about 5 shutout wins. And if they play as well as they did against UC San Diego, they could be looking at number 6.
Well, a lot of reception errors by this Ottawa team so far, and Ottawa gets the point. Good thing to see, a lot of cheering for the Spirit. A lot of these guys, most of them except one on the Spirit roster from Arizona. They got a warm welcome from PA announcer as well. Canillo sets, and it's put down by Schneller coming off, and expect to see that by him a ton. He's going to be in the double digits today in kills.
Yeah, a great setup and an even better kill by the front line of GCU.
Schneller uses his size and his long wingspan to put that ball in between defenders on the opposition side. And now the serve coming from Cody Williams, and that one's going to be out, so a service error for the Lopes.
It's a little bit too much on that one. Send to the backside of the court.
Want to minimize the errors here against this Ottawa squad, kind of preserve your momentum. Obviously playing last night, a tough matchup. Here's on the GCU side. And into the net. Ottawa goes up 3-1 to start it off. Slow start for the Lopes, but no stranger to that.
Yeah, not a bad look by Schwab down low, just serves it directly into the net. And of course, it's the last thing you want to do when you're trying to get the kill attempt.
Received by the libero, Engelman. Off the hands at the net of Ottawa and back on the board of the Lopes.
A little bit of back and forth early on, just right off the hands of the Spirit defenders. GCU finds themselves only down 1 now in the first set.
Shmelev serve. Received by Campbell. Now to the far side, a kill attempt by number 11, Corey Peterson. And GCU sends it back over to the Spirit. Far side, Peterson again swinging. He's got a long arm wingspan, and he is tall. And at the net, it falls. GCU unable to get it. It's 4-2.
Yeah, a great save in the back by Cody Williams, but just falls a little bit short in front of the net. Not a bad play, just an unfortunate situation.
Nice job. I think that was Ashton King of 14-24. Either way, they are inching back, and they need it. They can't get down too early, especially against this squad.
Yeah, the King with a beautiful touch right over the net into the giant hole of the defense of the Spirits.
Not to say anything negatively about Ottawa. Of course, this is a nationally ranked squad in GCU. Very strong squad, a lot of expected out of them, and that one into the net by James Yonner. So for an error the Lopes gave up, they get one back.
Yeah, great presence at the net for GCU. We talked about having, 2 blocks per game. Presence at the net very strong for GCU, the much taller team against the shorter Ottawa Spirits.
Schwob sends this one off. Now there's the set, and attempt is blocked down to the net by GCU. Again put down to the net by King, kept up on the Spirit side, and then 2. King and Canijo shut it down on the far side and take the lead.
Just beautiful. Like I said, the height advantage that GCU has, able to just stay as strong as possible and go straight up for the block.
Well, you want to see the best play here from GCU heading into MPSF play. They'll start off with Lindenwood and at McKendree, I should say, and then they get into the meet with Pepperdine, UCLA, and BYU. And tying it back up is Ottawa University, so staying with GCU here early.
It seems like down low in the front, Canijo and King just jumped a little bit too early on that one. Not a bad attempt.
Saw some timing issues last night, but no issues there as King puts that one down. And a quick-paced game so far, definitely.
Yeah, we kind of expected that with GCU against the much smaller Ottawa Spirits. A faster game, more returns, a lot more quicker kills, and a lot of quick blocks. We're kind of seeing that early on. Just a few early mistakes for GCU.
Still a lot of energy on the GCU sideline, and that one, a little too much energy into the serve. So that one's a service error by Mosier.
Well, it's just sort of these silly mistakes early on. 2 service errors this time. Just got to make sure they get real.
You get rid of the errors, exactly. I mean, can't let them happen. Nice block there by Ottawa at the net, shutting down Williams. But really, the errors are mental by GCU, and they can control that. Play like we just saw in front of us is hats off to the Spirit. Williams again, but this one off unfavorably to Ottawa, and Williams will get the point for GCU.
It's a great block attempt by Cody Williams, getting up there, putting his hands on it, getting GCU a point.
Serves away at the net. It'll be a battle won by Ottawa and put down. That was Canijo. Spirit able to keep it up, and then pushing it down there is Quentin Campbell. He gets the point and gets Ottawa back into the lead.
Beautiful touch off the side of the GCU defenders by Quentin Campbell. And a lot closer game than I kind of expected, to be completely honest, but just a few mistakes from GCU early on has kept Ottawa in this game.
12.1 kills a set compared to 12.9 given up to the opponent for Ottawa, so expect to see the kills, and this one off the hands of the blockers from GCU outside the restraint, so another point for the Spirit.
Yeah, just an unfortunate area where that ball landed and landed straight out of bounds, but not a bad block by GCU, just an unfortunate placement.
Shmelev tries to put that one down. Nice job digging that one up. This is a team, the Spirit, that dig very well. Nice backhanded serve, diving as libero, and the point will go to Ottawa, 10-7.
Well, Engelman trying to get the dive on that one, but just comes up a little bit too short. Love the energy, love the attempt, but, you know, sometimes you just don't get them.
Zach Melcher coming back on. There's an early substitution for Canijo. We saw Melcher come on last night. Well, I should say, I don't believe we did, as Williams will try and put that one up. It's kept up by Peterson. Far side, Campbell, denied by Shmelev. That is Melcher to shut that one down again. Among others, nice job keeping that one up by Schwob. Mosier. De Leon, set there for Yana, can't get it over. Now we're going to see Campbell again on the far side. Way too much there. No deflection, and GCU gets it 10-8.
Yeah, Campbell sending that one over the net a little too far, and GCU kind of gets bailed out. A little bit of a bad start for GCU, getting going two service errors and a few missed block attempts, but there's still a whole lot of game to be played.
Yeah, a lot to be played and a lot more time. And we did see this several times last night. They were trailing by a couple points and able to stay around, and towards the end they turned the tables. Let's see and hope that they can do that here.
Yeah, great serve by Melcher coming in off the bench.
Absolutely. Want to see that production off the bench, and I don't think that is a deflection at the net. I didn't quite see it, but either way, they call it off GCU, and another point for Ottawa, so it's 11-9. There's the serve. That's Gallagher. Nice job keeping that one up by Campbell. Sends it back over. De Leon just lobs it over. Melcher. And it's Schmelev puts it down.
Great set leads to smash by Schmelev. Absolutely beautiful presence at the net for GCU, and well, now we're getting back into it. Hopefully they can sort of gain momentum here after that great set.
Yeah, we always talk about getting enough momentum to get more than one in a row. You don't want to go back and forth. You want to get 2 or 3 in a row. That's what they've done here. Can't keep it up, and Mosier will tie it back up.
We'll put it up, and Mosier will put it straight down. Beautiful spike into the ground, and GCU ties it up.
Joaquin Santa Cruz thought that one was off his foot. Tried to argue his case, but didn't have much for it. And now there's 2 in a row, and now see if Cody Williams can make it 3 consecutively. Off the hands, and a reception air, and a service ace for Williams. There's the lead right at the halfway mark.
Well, hopefully this sort of these last few plays have been able to carry some momentum for GCU as they got off to a pretty horrible start, but now they're starting to find their groove, and Cody Williams hoping to put it away early.
Yeah, about 0.7 reception errors per set for Ottawa, so not at about 1. Nice job by Engelman keeping that one up. It's going to be a set to the near side. Mosier, that one will be out, and there's 3 in a row. It's 13-11.
Now GCU starting to gain momentum, shaking off that really bad start. A couple great plays, a few incredible serves by Cody Williams, and now they find themselves with an early lead.
Don't be surprised if the Spirit call a timeout here after a point gain for GCU, and to make it 14-11, they would want to probably stop the run. We'll see what they do. Williams keeps it up. Far side, it's put down. That's Will Schwab. And there is the timeout by the Spirit, just as I predicted. So GCU coming out of the timeout with all the momentum. It's 14-11. We'll be right back.
Founded on the belief that the entrepreneurial dream is an engine that drives innovation forward in a global marketplace, the Colangelo College of Business educates and develops values-driven business leaders. Our graduates exemplify the principles of servant leadership and entrepreneurship. GCU's strong Christian identity informs the education you receive, integrating our Christian values with the business curriculum. The college features more than 25 programs from the bachelor through the master's level, catering to traditional, evening, and online students. These programs serve a diverse set of aspiring business professionals who not only learn in the classroom, but gain real-world experience operating actual businesses. Our students also receive unique access to Jerry Colangelo's legendary experience, leadership, and connections throughout the business world. Find out more at gcu.edu/business.
Welcome back inside Antelope Gymnasium. It's 14-11 GCU, 5 consecutive points, forcing Ottawa to call a timeout after trailing for a while, but it seems like GCU is really putting it all together now.
Yeah, a few great returns from GCU and a lot of great blocks in the front. Cody Williams continuing to serve, and GCU, the momentum is starting to shift their way after a kind of a uncharacteristic start for the Lopes.
Cody Williams serves here. It's set up by DeLeon. Received by Melcher, and that one off his hands, right into his chest. And it'll be a point for Ottawa off the timeout. That's exactly the type of adjustment you want to make if you're the Spirit. And now they get the ball back serving Wise. Campbell is going to get a service ace. Deflected into the crowd, and GCU giving up 2 after getting 5 in a row. 14-13 scoreline. Serve again. It's going to be Shmilev getting a chance to kill it. Kept up, DeLeon. And that one's not going to go. Corey Peterson.
Still keeping the presence there, but Ottawa, that timeout, I don't know what they talked about, but whatever they talked about has got them back into this game.
It sure has. We're back to even. GCU got to be shaking their boots a little bit. And Air will give the point right back to them. You got to like that.
That's exactly what they needed. It seemed 3 unanswered points from the Ottawa Spirits got them back into it, but a service error gives the Lopes the ball back, and well, let's see what Chanel can do.
He was well serving last night, although he did have 2 service aces. DeLeon now going for Peterson, and that one is not going to catch the restraints. So it's 16-14 for GCU.
The GCU just got to try to capitalize on mistakes like that from Ottawa. Because Ottawa, it seems like they are a much tougher opponent than what their stats will tell you. The undersized team doing pretty well, keeping up with the number 11 GCU Lopes.
Absolutely. Much better than maybe even they thought they'd do. Dominating performance behind a decent supporting cast in the crowd for him. Williams set now, Moser, and that one outside, so there's 3 straight for the Lopes, make it 17-14.
Well, Ottawa gives you 3, and GCU says, we'll give you 3 right back. Some great play early on in this first set for GCU, or later on for GCU.
Shmilev will serve again. Whatever he's been doing right as far as opponents' receptions. Been tough to receive. That one barely lobs over, and now it's going to be a war at the net. And it's won by Will Schwab. That one hung 50-50 kind of and fell to the GCU side.
Great job by Schwab sending that one down to the hard court. GCU starting to pick up a little momentum later on here in this first set.
That's what you like to see, and keep it going through the second, third, fourth, and fifth set if necessary, and the service error will give it right back to Ottawa.
Yeah, a little bit of a bailout there for the Ottawa Spirits, but GCU doing a pretty good job being able to somewhat control this game, even though the shaky start saw them down early, but now later on they're playing much, much better.
Well, Quentin Campbell serves at GCU, is able to get the point off the hands of Ottawa into the crowd, out of the restraints.
Now this is where GCU's got to start to pull away. Come finish out this first set ahead, second set, come back even stronger, and finish it off in the third. 4 kills for Schwab. And now he'll get a chance to serve.
4 attacking errors for each team so far, probably more than GCU would have liked. Nonetheless, they see the lead. 19-15, looking to end this first set, but having something to say about that is James Yonner.
I thought that one might have got the outside, but it might have stayed in a little bit here from my angle, but regardless, point to Ottawa.
taken by Mosier. Mosier's going to try and get that one. Didn't do it. He's going to get another chance here. Far side. Actually, I should say near side. Diving forward to keep it up. Nice job by DeLeon. And then put down in front of Engelman. And it's 19-17.
Not a bad diving attempt by GCU. Just, again, coming up just a little too short. Ottawa's somehow finding a way to keep themselves in this game.
Be interesting to see how the next sets go. GCU seemed to have a lapse. Second set last night against the Tritons, but then nothing but solid volleyball after that as another point comes from Will Schwab on the near side past the diving James Yoner.
I'm not surprised Ottawa's playing well. They did have a game earlier today, so they're probably a lot warmer than GCU is.
Yeah, you wonder kind of which is the more beneficial thing to do, play last night or play today, because today I guess you could say you're getting everything going and keeping it going, but also last night you could say stopping would tighten up the muscles. Nice volley here. DeLeon now near side's coming to us, but will hit the camera. That's a cool shot. That was right into the lens.
So a shot for us to hang on to, maybe use later, but unfortunately it wasn't.
Tell you what,
point for Ottawa.
Yeah, jeez, that one would have been
to hang on to that one. And early on, hopefully our cam on the top caught that because it actually hit the ceiling. Cody Williams, a great finish. Put GCU up.
Yeah, that ball came flying in there. I'll tell you what, we would have easily been able to make a play out had this camera not been here. But
my hands were definitely ready to catch that.
Serve here, King. Set, King takes it now. Cycling over is Melcher. Schwab at the net to Leon. Sets, and it's in. Number 10, Brian Eilina.
Yeah, fighting in the back of the net, Eilina. Just somehow Ottawa is just finding the holes of the GCU defense.
Coming in for the Spirit, number 13, Timothy Jurtis.
Checking into the game, number 13, Timothy Jurtis for the Spirit. Reno, Nevada. He went to Gilbert High School in Arizona. He's from Reno, Nevada, and service air there by him.
Well, we know the Ottawa Spirit is school not too far down the road from us, so not surprised that they've got a nice little carried group over here of fans traveling to see the Spirits take on the Lopes. Some good competition for Ottawa against a ranked team.
Couldn't get it over. That would have been cool and nice, but either way for GCU, they're 2 away. The Spirit will call a timeout, and it looks good for the Lopes in set 1. See the conclusion right after this.
If you look at schools across the country, what is happening from 8 to 3 looks pretty standard. Everybody is working really, really hard. The difference that we find in multiple schools is what's happening from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. This is what makes the private-public partnership between GCU and local schools vastly different. The Students Inspiring Students Scholarship is really a culmination of what we've done at the GCU Lounge for the last 3 years. We had students that would come over from their local high schools and they would spend a great deal of time here, their grades would increase, their confidence would increase. And then we found out that once they built that relationship with our GCU student, they wanted to come to GCU. And it wasn't so much that they wanted to come to GCU because of a major or because of a certain degree. They wanted to come here because they wanted to give back and they wanted to be a lead at the GC Learning Lounge.
We just wanted to take a second, congratulate you guys. I know this is a super special moment. You guys put in all the hard work, but we are blessed to be able to present this opportunity to you guys because now is the day that your hard work has paid off.
We had 25, 30, 35 students that were coming here on a regular basis, and we talked to them. We said, hey, here's a golden opportunity, a big social responsibility for the university is giving back and helping the community. And here's what we have to offer. That person told the next person, told the next person, and what you ended up seeing is people hearing it from somebody else and showing up. And the students that were showing up, 4.0 students, pre-med majors, engineer majors, they wanted that next thing, and they wanted somebody to believe in them. I've had opportunity to speak with a few of the students that are receiving the scholarship. And they've been with us for 3 years. They've been coming for 3 years, so we know them very well.
Melcher to serve. Here it is, 24-19. Will it end here and give a set one victory to the Lopes? Not quite. Shut down to the net.
Just an unfortunate, again, just great presence at the net for GCU. We know they lead in blocks and they're leading in kills in this matchup, but just the ball is just not going where they need it to go. They look to get the match to the set point.
Yeah, 24-20, and will they get it? They do. It's over. Set one goes to GCU, and helping their favor for a quick 3-set match and getting some rest for MPSF. Schedule starts. We will be right back for the second set and the conclusion of set one after this.
I'm a junior at GCU, studying Christian studies with a minor in psychology. Really what made me fall in love with GCU was the ministry aspect that they have here. I love all of the different community service opportunities that there are here. Students are making a huge impact on the Valley just through painting the Valley purple. It really means a lot to people in Phoenix to hear that somebody's from GCU. It almost gives you like credentials because they know that you're a good kid and that you're gonna go far. I have the privilege of bringing 7th and 8th grade students onto campus every week. I get to present to them a college readiness program. It honestly makes a huge difference in so many of their lives. I also am part of a mentorship program, so I am a mentor for a girl here in Phoenix. I get to walk her through life just like people are walking me through life. I definitely think GCU is preparing me for my future and teaching students and being a difference maker in the lives of other people.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
I am a sophomore at GCU and I'm studying biomedical engineering. GCU is definitely preparing me for the next chapter in my life through the dedications of professors, the advanced technology labs, and the support from the advisors and faculty. Biomedical engineering is not easy. We are able to interact with the doctors and provide the tools they need to be successful. I want to be able to start my own company and create the crazy technologies that doctors are using, and that way when I see them, be like, yep, that's my product right there. I feel like I'm becoming an engineer because throughout the classes and my activities that I'm involved in working at the lounge, I'm learning how to problem solve in a short amount of time. I am able to get an understanding what my purpose is. My purpose is to be a leader and to help everyone around me. I'm excited to learn and I want everybody else to be excited.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Number 12.
Back in Phoenix, Arizona from Antelope Gymnasium. After set one, the Lopes have the advantage and looking to take consistent play into set two.
Well, they're playing fantastic as opposed to when this game first started, when they were finding themselves down early, getting some great early play. Will Schwobe, 5 kills. Cody Williams has got himself a service ace. And GCU just playing well down at the stretch, getting some great bench production from Zachary Melcher as well.
Well, aside from talking about GCU, how can you not talk about Ottawa?
Oh, yeah.
GCU was not able to really grab control until about their 16th or 17th point. Didn't even take the lead until 13-11 in that mid-March. So Ottawa, give credit to them. Something they've been doing is working.
Yeah, Quentin Campbell is absolutely playing fantastic. He's got himself a service ace. He's got 4 kills. I mean, you're right, Alex. The Ottawa Spirits in that early half of this game looked like they were going to give GCU a big-time problem. But, of course, GCU found themselves a way to get back into it. And hopefully it'll continue for GCU. They can play strong in these next 2 sets and get this one done quick and get their 6th shutout of the season.
Until the Lopes score.
Well, the Lopes had a little lapse in the last set, number 2.
We'll see what they can do. I mean, Ottawa early on playing very, very well. Getting ready for this second set. Hopefully GCU can get some better play, continue some strong play, I should say, from Schwobe, Williams, Mosher, and love Zachary Melcher. Zachary Melcher coming off the bench, absolutely key, and now he's getting a chance in the starting lineup here for this second set.
And we're underway. That one barely lobbed over the net. Different serve than we're used to seeing, but it almost was effective. Cody Williams gets the point, though.
Early on, quick points for GCU.
That's what they want, and they want him to keep coming. Referees talking now. Officials making a call. They will keep it with GCU, and
Sure, no reason why they shouldn't.
I was going to say, don't know what quite the debate was. There's the serve. Nicely done by Campbell to dig that one off the ground. And that one along the net will go to Ottawa.
So Ottawa seems like they're able to answer back early on against GCU. Not something the Lopes want.
Yeah, well, the mark of a strong team is able to come back when losing, and good to see Ottawa doing that, not just going into full. And this one getting down by Cody Williams, number 2 of the set.
Yeah, great job by Cody Williams. And now he's going to get an opportunity to serve. And later on in that first set, Cody had like 3 straight points for GCU to get them a nice little bit of a lead.
Cody Williams always provides that spark. I should say most times provides that spark they need and gets the points. Powerful kills up front. Here's the near side, and that one shut down the net. And there's GCU starting to play a little more consistently.
Great play up front by Schwob.
Cody Williams to serve.
Cody Williams now will serve. Far side. This one kept up. Engelman. Now Mosier, and that one is going to be in. So 4-1 now, and GCU feels good.
Yeah, it barely clipped the back end of the court. Great touch by the Lopes defenders. And now in an early lead, hopefully they can just keep it going.
Better start than they have had for a while, and they would love to just keep building on this. Taken there, DeLeon now sets, and Campbell's not going to be able to get that one to fall, and now it's 5-1 Lopes.
Momentum starting to shift the way of GCU. Feels like a completely different Ottawa team out there. Just a lot, I don't know, maybe they just don't have the same passion or the same fire, I should say. They definitely have the passion. It's not the same fire they had early on as they had a lead in the beginning of that first set. Well, that'll just like that, GCU will bail them out.
Yeah, I was going to say they'll take it.
I mean, it's not a tall mountain they have to climb. They're only down 3.
Fortunately, though, for Ottawa, at least GCU gets the lead, doesn't often give it up. Nice job keeping that one out. Mosier with the left-handed kill attempt, and that one is going to be out. And I think you and I saw that one pretty fairly and clearly. That was out. Yeah,
that one sailed right over the top of the GCU front line and just continued to sail into the stands.
Alex Shmilev to serve.
Alex Shmilev will serve here. 6-2. Nice 4-point cushion. And there it is now. Far side kill attempt. That went way too far. No tip, and Yana makes it 7-2 with that mistake.
Yeah, back-to-back mistakes for the Ottawa Spirits. Lopes now with a comfortable 5-point lead, and I don't see them giving it up anytime soon.
Unfortunately, you can't give this start off to the Lopes. They will bury you, especially this nationally ranked 11th team. As Shmilev, another service error, and you can't do that.
James Yana to serve.
Well, you want to talk about momentum killers, something like that will definitely slow your team down.
Mosier, Melcher. Schwob puts it down, 8-3.
Santa Cruz trying to dig that one out and just absolutely pounded into the hardwood.
Now Schwob will serve this one for the Lopes. Taken there. Near side, put down, and cannot get to it is Engelman.
Yeah, just right off the hands of Schwob. And this gives Ottawa another opportunity to try to cut this deficit down.
Only 8-4. Staying relevant at least. Melcher Williams gets the kill. It's 9-4.
Yeah, great kill by Cody Williams, finding the backside of the court for another point for GCU.
Colin Moser to serve.
Well, they look good now.
Almost into the net.
The net. I was going to say good serve, though. Still gets over, and this one put down near side by Campbell.
Brian Eilina to serve.
So Ottawa giving a punch back probably every 3 for GCU, but needing to up that if they want to sneak back into this game. Pushed over now. Now Melcher to the net. King fake. Williams puts it down.
Yeah, great fake by Ashton King, and Cody Williams continuing to dominate this game. 6 kills. Looks now up by 5. 7 kills.
Oftentimes from here we can read whether or not they will fake it, but unable to do so there as Ashton King really went flying in. Lobbed that one over. Now for the left-handed Yonner, no. Peterson at the net, fight at the net. Melcher, 2 went for it. Williams and Melcher, and we have a net violation.
Yeah, I thought it was either going to be a net violation or too many hits for sure. Just a little aggressive down there for GCU as Williams and Melcher both went up for that ball.
And it just starts with communication.
You're right.
Lack of some there, but nonetheless, 4-point lead will stay for GCU. There's the serve by DeLeon. Nice job picking that one up. And that one shut down to the net, Cody Williams and Shmelev.
Yeah, it's a combination of Cody Williams and Alex Shmelev. It's been nice to watch. It's been good for GCU, and it's keeping them ahead in this second set.
One taken and then put down right in front of us.
Yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance there, but see if GCU can keep the momentum their way.
Gallagher with that point. Serve, Melcher unable to be kept in, and Shmelev missed that one this time. Hasn't done much of that, but it's 11-8 now.
Well, if you're Ottawa, this is a good opportunity to try to get yourself back into this game. Try to take a set away from GCU. Well, that's not going to help. Shmelev is still dominating over to the net. Beautiful kill.
Only 3 kills for him so far, but it seems like he's done more. 7 total attempts. And there's the serve. Nice job picking that one off the ground by Santa Cruz, and Ottawa's going to get the point.
Seth Golaher to serve.
Now Seth Golaher. Nice diving attempt. Popped it back over was Mosier. Good work. That one not going to go. Deflected off the hand. And
well, we talked about, silly mistakes there. Ottawa finding themselves a very quick point after a bit of miscommunication, a missed hit there by GCU.
12-10 now. Ottawa coming back, maybe creeping back. But not there. They will extend the lead. Denied to the net. Too much strength for GCU.
Now this is where GCU's got to start to pull away. Somehow Ottawa this entire game has managed to find themselves as many points as possible. And GCU has answered, but just not in a significant amount.
Far side tracking back now. Kept up by Williams. And Melcher will get it over. Nice job here at the net. Melcher keeps it up. Schwob sets. Mosier sends it over. Here's DeLeon now. Shut down at the net by Schwob and King.
Well, that play, you got to give it all to Cody Williams, keeping it alive, allowing GCU to get the return and eventually finish that one and get them up by 4. Great hustle by Cody Williams in the backcourt.
So a lot of hustle plays like that recently for the Lopes here at home, selling out into this gym, into the unknown, out of bounds to try and get the ball. Now kept up. GCU will send it back over with Schwab, will just underhand it. Almost took him by surprise, but able to keep it up. Now it's going to be Mosier. Mosier gets it received. DeLeon sends it over. Mosier. Melcher set for Schwab, but it was shut down to the net by Eilina and Peterson.
Yeah, the combination of Eilina and Peterson coming up big for Ottawa. A great block at the front line.
4 blocks to 3 in favor of GCU so far. Mosier, that one up in the air. Now miscommunication by the Spirit, and this one will fall for a GCU point.
Timeout on the court.
Timeout called on the court. 15-11. GCU has the energy heading into this break. Don't go anywhere.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Let's hear it for the GCU cheerleaders.
We are back here in the middle of set 2. Lopes ahead 15-11 on Ottawa University of Arizona. And Philip, it seems like they have upped their play from set number 1. Now it's just a matter of time before they put it away.
Yeah, GCU's just got to make sure they stay strong and continue to limit the errors on their side. And they should have no issue walking away with this second set like they did in the first. But I got to give a lot of credit to the Ottawa Spirits. They are a fighting team.
Indeed they are, and not done yet here. Only down 4. Had a chance to fold, or could have folded after going down early, 7-2 to be exact, but they did not. And that one falling in favor of the Spirits, so it's 15-12.
Seems like almost every opportunity Ottawa is able to find themselves a point, whether it's an error on GCU or just great placement of the ball. They're just somehow managing to stay in this one.
They are, and I think that's a surprise for the Lopes, but Mosier will be able to put it past the front line.
Just great front play by Colin Mosier. Putting it away for GCU.
Now a serve, 16-12, barely kept up by Ottawa. Let's see if the Lopes can make it 5. Good job communicating. Melcher now. Williams gets it to go again.
Cody Williams is the reason GCU is still in this game. He is playing absolutely phenomenal right now. Keeping GCU ahead. Hustling, finishing at the net, giving his presence there, making his presence felt.
Yeah, how about a .462 hitting percentage almost through the second set, and it's him again. 9 kills.
Cody Williams absolutely dominating.
And a timeout called by Ottawa, 18-12, and the Lopes are 7 points away from taking a 2-0 set lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I'm Mary. I am a sophomore at GCU, and I'm studying biomedical engineering. GCU is definitely preparing me for the next chapter in my life through the dedications of professors, the advanced technology labs, and the support from the advisors and faculty. Biomedical engineering is not easy. We are able to interact with the doctors and provide the tools they need to be successful. I want to be able to start my own company and create the crazy technologies that doctors are using, and that way when I see them, be like, yep, that's my product right there. I feel like I'm becoming an engineer because throughout the classes and my activities that I'm involved in, working at the lounge, I'm learning how to problem solve in a short amount of time. I am able to get an understanding what my purpose is. My purpose is to be a leader and to help everyone around me. I'm excited to learn, and I want everybody else to be excited.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Back inside Antelope Gymnasium, 18-12. The Lopes dominating this one so far, and rightfully so, thanks in large part to Cody Williams, who's had a dominant performance.
Yeah, 9 kills for Cody Williams. He is absolutely keeping GCU alive. A few mistakes early on in the first set, but GCU, for the most part, has played it pretty clean in this second set. And now with a 6-point lead, hopefully they can put it away here in the second set.
Checking in. Jack Burton, I believe I heard, and at least Avery Enriquez is in. Service ace here.
Yeah, right off the arms of Quentin Campbell. Not a bad attempt. GCU. You start to feel the way this set is starting to go.
Almost like a tidal wave gaining energy and about to crash on this Ottawa squad. Wow. Yep.
Yes. Mosier.
Wow. DCBC, Fletcher line. Colin Mosier to serve.
Twenty to 12. The wave keeps rolling, about to overtake the city of Ottawa here.
No.
For the Spirit. Drops 21 to 12, and now the Lopes are in full effect.
Well, how much can you do when the ball almost goes into the basket?
Well, all starting. I mean, that ball was
launched.
Dart, yeah.
Yeah, it was launched.
You can't receive it if it's too hard, and it's exactly what happened now. Almost to double digits here, leading 21-12. One more. Oh my gosh!
We don't need the rest of the team. All we need is Colin Mosier.
And let's just keep serving here. 3 more points and it's over.
He's going to serve out the rest of the set. Some great play right now for GCU late on. They've shaken off these first set jitters, and now they're starting to pull away.
Not quite sure what we've got. A ball.
The ball just might have skimmed in a little too fast.
And here it is for another service ace. Can he do it? Sends it up. No, almost.
That drop on that ball is ridiculous.
I was going to say, that thing was picked up nicely off the hardwood. Tracking back, kept up on the back line, and shut down. No.
That's going to be a point for Ottawa. So Ottawa's starting to slow down the momentum of GCU. Hopefully not too much, but they can get back in this. We know that Ottawa has been fighting pretty well against the number 11 team, but it's going to come down here. If GCU can put this second set away, they should have no issue carrying the momentum into the third.
Melcher able to get a piece of that, even though it was on the Ottawa side, and Burton looking for his first kill coming on. Melcher, Burton, yes he does, off the tip.
Yeah, that one was tipped off the backboard of Ottawa, and GCU now 2 points away from taking a 2-0 set lead.
Jack Burton, the redshirt sophomore from Bolingbrook, Illinois. Did not get any action last night. Checking on here late in the second set. Kept on, shut down, and it's Melcher, it's Shmilev, and now it's just domination.
Melcher and Shalev making sure that Ottawa knows how good they are up front.
A valiant effort and attempt by Ottawa, but seems like GCU will take this attitude into the third set and what could be the final set. Put down, keeps it at 10.
Well, it's all a momentum game, and GCU right now carrying strong momentum. 1 point away from taking a 2-set lead. Great play up front by Melcher and Shalev, and that's going to do it.
Well, that is the second set. 3 minutes, we will see if the Lopes will sweep, like you said, what would be their 6th shutout of the season. And that was 25-14. Real quickly, Phil, that was domination, wasn't it?
Absolute domination. Cody Williams playing great. Shalev and Melcher absolutely dominating the front line of the GCU defense, and there's a reason they've got a 2-set lead. They're playing completely well, shaking off those early set jitters in the first set, and I think third set should have no problem putting this game away.
I certainly agree with you. Let's see if you're right. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for set number 3.
Obviously, last year was extremely exciting for our program. I think we were a little bit underestimated through the first half of the season, and we just progressively got better and better and found the right fit of guys. And the one promising thing of this program is we have 9 seniors and a lot of depth. And the depth down the stretch really paid off with, 2-3 outsides being able to get some time when we needed to rest some legs, and there's really no drop off from our first outside to our fourth outside. And the guys are excited for this year and ready to grow, and it was a good fall. I think it was one of our better falls with effort level, and they see what we can accomplish. Top to bottom, obviously Ohio State winning the last 2 national championships. We're happy to not have them on our schedule this year. Hopefully getting to the NCAA tournament, we'll hopefully see them again and, wipe that bad taste in our mouth from last year. But top to bottom, our conference is so strong. Of the 7 teams, there was 1 team that was not in the top 15. I mean, we have to show up every single conference match. We have to show up and play our best game. The signees that we have coming in, I expect 1 or 2 freshmen to be on the court for us next year, but also this freshman class, Trevor Weary, who's a freshman, he's going to be very, very good. He needs to put on a little bit of muscle, but once he does that, he's going to be a force to reckon with. He's up and contacting the ball about 11.5 feet, attacking, which is pretty impressive, and he's going to be really, really good for us down the stretch. But we have some guys. Will Schwob just showed what he can do offensively with 45 kills in 3 matches. He's only getting better and better as the years go, and he's going to be somebody fun to watch next year as well. Expectations is to keep growing. We want to keep growing as a program. It's now in our 9th year. We want to keep growing and getting better, bringing better athletes in. I love the character of young men that we have, the 9 seniors, and then we have 2 juniors. So there's a lot of guys. We have half of our teams, they're upperclassmen. So they're setting a really nice example on the road of how to conduct ourselves as men, but also how to compete every day and what it takes to get to the elite level.
Welcome back to Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona. 2-0 is the lead. GCU hosting Ottawa University, and this third set really could be putting the first and second set together, and we could see the best volleyball we've seen from GCU tonight.
Yeah, they're playing absolutely fantastic, and I got to say, Ottawa is also playing very, very well against a much a different type of competition, a much better team. I hate to say it, but
absolutely right.
There's a reason GCU's ranked number 11.
Absolutely right.
And Ottawa has been hanging around as best they can. They're playing really, really well, getting some great play from Quentin Campbell, Corey Peterson, and James Yonner. So I got to give Ottawa a lot of credit, but I'll say this. I think GCU will have no issue finishing out this third set, getting their 5th shutout of the season.
And to touch on that, it's Ottawa. Them coming in, not necessarily expecting to beat them outright in the match, but just get some single victories, maybe.
It's going to be all about
personal exactly.
victories and just making sure that you play well. And they've been hanging around. They've scored double digits in both sets.
Oh, that one got the corner. No way. That's how we will start it. It's Onur Kukur, the Turkish man, and he is got GCU on the board.
I concur. It's a Kukur. Just absolutely beautiful service ace.
A nice piece. I like the way he sends that ball over, and GCU taking 2-0. Let's see how well they can start and see if they can really string together some points.
So Kukur continues to just take this game over very early on in this final set, and as I say that, he sends it directly into the net, but 2 straight service aces by owner Kakur and GCU with a 1-point lead.
Well, we've got a couple new guys out there right now. Kiesel's out there, Kakur's out there. Obviously, Shmilev, Mosier's out there, and Engelman, but good to see them. Jack Burton out there as well, so Mosier got the point, but
this is a good opportunity for a lot of guys who don't play too much to get on the floor. We saw it with the women's basketball team. Florence Shimunga, who is one of the reserves for the women's basketball team, is just such a hefty lead. You just don't want your starters to get hurt in a game like this.
And get the experience.
Yeah,
get the
experience for if they do need to come in. And the second unit playing pretty well so far.
Well, that's why you kind of integrate some of the second line guys with the first line, not just throwing them all out there, and that one's not going to stay in. Side out loops. Williams ended his night with 9 kills, 50% hitting percentage, 5 digs and a block. Williams 81 kills on the season before that. Now get it to 90 as Ottawa picks up a point right there.
Yeah, just right off the hands of GCU, and Ottawa finding themselves with a point.
Very quick paced so far. We're still under an hour into the third set. Tied back up though.
Seth Golaher to serve.
Kept up here. Near side. Burton trying to get the kill. Didn't. Kept up. Nice job by Kakur. That one falling all the way back. Mosier sends it over, and then Engelman gets it. Can they get the point? Not quite.
Well, despite the point going to the Ottawa Spirits, that was fantastic rally from GCU. Being able to keep it alive like that.
Very impressive work. But nonetheless, Spirit take the lead, and that one's put down. Ashton King.
It's a great touch right over the top, Ashton King. We talked about Ottawa staying in this game 5-5 now. They're playing. Like I said, they're playing pretty well. They're just at the end. GCU's just finding a way to pull away.
Well, that's what you'd expect. Needing to really play their best before a very tough schedule. And there's Jack Burton. That is the first kill. Actually, I should say the second for him tonight.
Yeah, great job by Burton to send that one down to the hardwood. GCU needs to start catching some momentum with this second unit. Finish off this third set. Go home with your fifth shutout of the season.
Sent over, barely tapped over, and there's a pancake. That's Kiesel. Actually, and Avery Enriquez is checked back on. Saw the libero, but Ottawa is going to get the point there. Now it's back to tie.
Yeah, not a bad pancake dive by Enriquez to keep that one alive, but GCU's just got to find a way to capitalize here.
Now King, he gets it to go.
Ashton King playing so good up front for GCU. One of the reasons why they're carrying this set lead.
Jack Burton to serve.
Jack Burton trying to get a service ace here. Get 2 in a row, and wow, he sailed that one.
Side out Spirit.
They definitely launched that one into the backcourt.
Too much excitement, maybe.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit of a trap set for the Lopes. Maybe looking forward to the future too far and seeing the victory, but it's not over yet.
Corey Peterson to serve.
8-7.
Side out Lopes.
8-8 there. Lopes gaining a point. It's to even now. We are back and forth here, reminiscent of set 1. Nice serve by King. De Leon at the net. And that one too far with no deflection from the Lopes. Finally back into the lead is GCU.
No, this is where they got to try to pull ahead here.
Number 13, Timothy Jonas.
This second unit playing pretty good, but Ottawa's able to keep it very close.
Timothy Jonas into the game. Excuse me. Set by De Leon. Nice job keeping that one up. Tracking back. Here's at the net again. Nifty little play. Read out by Kiesel. And then Ottawa will get the point, and it's back to even.
Ottawa somehow managing to come back into this game. GCU still rolling with that second unit as much as possible.
There's the set. Kakur, and that's put down by
Mosier with the strength, the power. Unable to return it is Ottawa. And that's what GCU needed. Now the momentum needs to start shifting in the way of GCU. Great kill by Mosier.
They're getting almost to the halfway point. You definitely want to start taking the lead as opposed to going back and forth. That one barely getting over the net. De Leon pulls it back onto the Ottawa side.
You say going back and forth, especially against Ottawa, who has managed to stay in this game. Of course, that kill in front for GCU. Like I said, you just want to try to pull away as much as possible.
Doing that now. First time they've led by 2 in a little bit. Now Kakur, 6'7" freshman, will serve. That does not catch the line.
Just sailed out a little bit too far.
Andrew De Leon to serve.
De Leon will serve. Kept up and put down, and Shmelev. As long as he's on the court, we're going to be seeing kills.
4 kills for Shmelev right now. The front line for GCU playing well. Just Ottawa somehow managing to get back into this one. A few service errors from GCU here and there, but just got to find a way to put it away.
Mosier tosses that one all the way up there. Going down for it. Digs that one out, and that one off the hands of Enriquez goes out, and that'll be a point for Spirit. There's the serve. Nice job taken by Engelman, and over to the Ottawa side again. Mosier couldn't keep it up, and then Burton couldn't get that one off the ground. Back to even as Jonas will get the kill.
A little bit closer of a third set than we were expecting. There we go. Take advantage of the mistakes of Ottawa. GCU just kind of find a way to continue to score points.
13-12. This is where they started to gain momentum in the first set here. 25-20, set number 1, 25-14, last one. And Ottawa's almost there here already in the third set. Nifty little push, diving back. Now can one of them get it over? Burton, no, fall short.
No, great rally by GCU, just an unfortunate circumstance there for Burton, but I gotta love the energy from GCU, and the hustle has been fantastic. Just that unfortunate situation, it didn't really pan out for him.
We're back to even here now, and a set 3 that's been a contest. Got some of the second line guys in, diving at it and keeping it up is Ottawa. Hooks that one over. No palm called. Nice job keeping that one up by Campbell. And then Ottawa takes the lead.
Like I said, Ottawa just doing a great job of keeping themselves in this game, playing very, very well in this third set against a mix of this first and second unit.
There's the point for the Lopes.
Now the Lopes just have to take advantage of these missed opportunities from Ottawa, and they just haven't been able to. It seems like every time Ottawa will get a side out or they'll get a service error, GCU can't do much in this third set. As they do something like that, they give it right back to them.
That is absolutely what happened in last night's game. Timeout called by GCU, and in our opinion, very, very much needed. Don't go anywhere. Ottawa leads set number 3, 15-14.
Let's go. Hi, I'm Julian Oliver, and this is Ask GCU. So today's tweet is #AskGCU. Is there a best place? Is there? Is there a good place to take a nap on campus? That. Who's taking the nap? I can't. Can I sit on one of the cool chairs? So me and the crew are here outside of. Are you not the crew? In my opinion, this is the best place to take a nap. Oh! Oh, there we go. This makes a lot of sense now. Interesting. It's pretty quiet. Oh, yay. So comfy.
Oh, you're good. These are nice.
Yeah, these are really comfy.
It's a two-seater.
Oh my God. I can't do it. So there you have it. I can't do the turn. We went to Thunderground in front of Kaibab, the library. We've been to so many different areas. But in my opinion, I think that Thunderground makes the win as the #1 because of how quiet and dim it is. Use the hashtag AskGCU to answer. We answer. to ask your question. This is my worst. The intro and the outro are my worst.
Tweet #AskGCU to get your question featured.
Appreciate you staying with us here. Hope you're having a good Saturday night. Alongside Philip Katafimo, I'm Alex Larson here. Lopes lead 2-0, but trail here in the third set, 15-14. Partially because some of the second liners in kind of taking a while to get their momentum going, and Ottawa now is the one taking advantage.
Well, the second unit, I wouldn't even really blame the second unit, to be completely honest. It's just Lopes unable to capitalize on the errors for Ottawa, and then right back, Ottawa is able to put some points on the board. It's just GCU's got to find a way to score, and that's not going to do it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Lopes could start gearing up here for a fourth set now. Certainly would not like that. Burton near side, kept up by DeLeon. Now pushed over to the other side and put down at the net.
Well, there we go. Keep the presence strong at the net. Now just GCU's got to find a way to capitalize and put this one away. Ottawa is feisty, especially in this third set. First set went 20-25.
Well, Ottawa definitely has been scratching and clawing and staying around, so 20-25 reminiscent of set #1, but GCU needing to string together some points. It's been Ottawa very much lately. Nice job keeping that one up. Enriquez into the net. Ottawa gets the point, and Kichel gets it.
Yeah, it was a little bit of confusion down at the net, but I believe it was a net violation by Ottawa.
Well, Ottawa thought they got the point. Watch them cheer, and that's got to be a little bit tough for them. Now, definitely wanting to win at least a set, not want to get shut out here, and close to doing so, but selling out here is Enriquez, put down, and it's back to even. It's Jack Burton. Look at that.
There we go. Finally capitalizing on the mistakes of Ottawa. It's GCU. They just got to keep the momentum rolling.
Serve here coming from Jack Burton. Kept up. Santa Cruz put down to the net, into the net. Barely tipped over, and that's a double.
Yeah, that's got to be more than 3 hits.
That's too many. And now Lopes have the lead, 18-17. That's what you want. Now, can they close this one out? Jack Burton serves. Santa Cruz takes it. DeLeon now kept up. And 18-18. That one goes off the hands of Kichel.
I can guarantee you now this third set is a lot closer than anyone thought it was going to be. 18-18. Second unit / first unit for GCU. Not capitalizing as much as they should be. There we go.
That one does not find the line, just out, as a matter of fact. And now, back to the 1-point lead. Can King make it 2? GCU's hitting percentage, .316 compared to only .143 for Ottawa. Numbers would say they'd be in the lead. And there's the point for GCU, 2 in a row. And now 5 away as things have turned here lately.
There we go. Timeout for Ottawa, and GCU looking at a 2-point lead. When we get back, we'll get the conclusion of the third set. We'll be right back.
I'm Bianca. I'm a sophomore here at GCU, and I'm studying mechanical engineering.
Arizona is completely different from Italy, but that's why I love it so much.
I feel honored to be here at GCU. I feel like they truly care about who I am. GCU is a fast expanding school, and I love that this school includes diversity into it. I just feel like I found a new home here in a different country.
The engineering program is not easy. They take in-class lectures and material, and then they allow you to apply hands-on activity and laboratories and experiments. I will be able to apply my knowledge and make a difference immediately. If you're passionate and if you work hard, you can do it, and GCU is here to support you. I can be whoever I want because I know that here I am welcome and I am accepted.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Well, set 3 here, 20-18. The Lopes have the lead. Up by 2. They were trailing pretty much the whole set, but now waiting to see if they can finish. Ashton King will take serving duties. Just got a point there, forcing Ottawa to call a timeout. What do you feel is going to happen here, Philip?
Well, I'm hoping that the Lopes can continue to take advantage of Ottawa's mistakes and finish out the set, but the way that Ottawa has been rebounding and kind of going back and forth with GCU, I have no idea what can happen.
A little skeptical as well, and that point going to Ottawa.
Well, this happened in the first set when Ottawa took a break. They managed to get 3 more points against GCU.
That's right. Last time they called a timeout, it definitely behooved Ottawa. And now coming in for the Spirit, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown is a big man. Number 7 over there with the ball, getting ready to serve.
Oh, man, he's got some arms, I'll tell you that much.
If Ottawa had a football team, I would hope he's trying out.
Yeah. Into the net. Maybe a little too much strength. Well, I wouldn't say strength. It was a line drive. Didn't quite get over, but that's just checking on. Maybe you want to get something changed. Couldn't quite do it. Over the net. Blocked here. Nice job. Shmelevan Mosier. Now it's going to be Melcher. Oh, sorry, I'm not Kishel. He will get it.
That's what we're talking about presence of the net for GCU. Now this is where they need to start to close it out. You give Ottawa an inch, they're going to take a foot.
Absolutely right. They've been getting 2 slugs for every one of GCU's. And now GCU can see the light. Misreceived though, and that one is going to be 22-20.
Bounce back here for GCU. They cannot let Ottawa take this set.
There's the serve just over the net, picked up. Nice job by Engelman. Kishel looking to redeem himself, and he does!
I'm almost afraid to say something, Alex, because every time we talk about what they need to do, GCU manages to give Ottawa another opportunity. But if you want a man serving right now, it is definitely Mosier. He's got 4 service aces. See if he can put this one away. Oh, he did! Right off the top of the net.
You finally did it right. You didn't jinx it. You jinxed it into existence. Spoken into existence. That's what I'm talking about. And it's 24-20 with 1 away.
Caught Ottawa off guard.
There we go. Barely trickling over. I thought you jinxed him when it first hit the net, but here we go. Mosier, can he get another one? Not quite. DeLeon. Into the net, and it's over. GCU has won 3 sets to none over Ottawa University of Arizona.
Fantastic play up front from Cody Williams, Cullen Mosier, and of course, I'd say Cullen's kills, but his service ace is 5 on the day. Got to give Ottawa a lot of credit. Battled tough, especially this third set and the first set, but GCU walks away with another win.
That's right, and a 3-0 win before NPSF play starts. The men are away next week. That's McKinley and Lindenwood, but they'll be back in this gym on February 8th to take on nationally ranked Pepperdine. Watch it here at 6 p.m. on GCU TV again. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all the social media, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. Have a great night, and ropes up.